The big daddy Cadillac is going electric. Oh yes, you heard that right. This is the 2025 Cadillac Escalade IQ. It's all new, all electric, and invites the question, is this still a legitimate Escalade? If there was anything in the General Motors portfolio that demanded an EV version, it was the Escalade. Massive in size and with great on-road presence, an electric powertrain would only add to the blend of power and luxury the Escalade has always been known for. So here it is in all its glory. Take a second, absorb it with your eyeballs. Okay, got it? Let's talk about it. First things first, because of that sloped roofline, it sort of looks like a big Lyric. It's way more cab-back in design than the gas-driven Escalade, and actually, Cadillac says its coefficient of drag is 15% better. It rides on 24-inch wheels and 35-inch tires, so that part, very, very Escalade-esque. The front is a grille-less take on the Escalade's fascia that looks like mob boss pinstriping, so I'm here for that. We gotta talk about this rear, though. Okay, so the best thing I'll say about it is the taillights look like a piano keyboard, so I dare you to look at this and not immediately want to bust out some Rachmaninoff. The rest of it though, I don't know man, there's like a lot going on. Why are there two sets of taillights? Why is that weird break in the D-pillar there? The back of the Escalade IQ looks like an SUV that's wearing another SUV as a hat. I'm sorry, it must be said, it's a badass SUV with a bad ass. That's okay though, because if you own this car, you're spending most of your time inside it anyway. The inside of the Escalade IQ is a combination of opulent touches and state-of-the-art technology, which is to be expected from Cadillac. Absolutely dominating the front dash is the 55-inch diagonally measured screen. Front seat passengers can use it for web browsing and streaming, but that third of the screen has been polarized so the driver can't see it and get distracted. Underneath that is another screen called the Front Command Center. Second row passengers are treated to a couple of captain's chairs, no bench seats will be offered, and 12-plus-inch seat back screens. The optional executive package gets you a 40-speaker stereo system and a separate command center and massaging seats for the second row. And the third row has power fold-down seats. To really drive home that feeling of upscale quality, the cabin features laser-etched ash wood and ambient lighting. Finally, if you were wondering whether or not there's a front trunk, there is. Called the Cadillac E-Trunk, it's about 12 cubic feet and is said to be able to hold a stroller or 2 golf bags. So, what's powering the next generation of Cadillac's land yacht? The Escalade IQ uses GM's Ultium EV technology and platform, meaning it has a 200 kilowatt battery that's good for 750 horsepower and 785 pound-feet of torque. With its dual motor setup, it'll hit 60 from 0 in less than 5 seconds, and it'll return an estimated 450 miles of range. If you want to tow, the IQ will do that too, up to 8,000 pounds of it. Some other goodies include height-adjustable air suspension and 4-wheel steering that gives the SUV a 6.5-foot reduction in turning diameter. Look, when you're driving something this big, anything helps. Cadillac's very excellent hands-free advanced driver assistance tech Super Cruise comes as a standard feature, but you can also option up for Ultra Cruise, which is driveway-to-driveway capability. Finally, the Escalade IQ will have the crab walk feature we first saw on the GMC Hummer EV, but here it's called Cadillac Arrival Mode. The new Cadillac Escalade IQ will have a starting price of around $130,000, which is par for the course for a hyper-luxury vehicle such as this. As for the question of whether the electric IQ is still a proper Escalade, well, it never really mattered what powered the Escalade. So when the IQ comes out, probably next year, the Escalade lineup will include both a battery electric powertrain as well as a supercharged V8 in the form of the Escalade V. You couldn't get two more opposing ideas on one spectrum, and I think that's beautiful. Much like the late Heath Ledger, it proves the Escalade's got range, man. Ultimately, what makes an Escalade is its overwhelming size, presence, and luxury touches, all of which this IQ has. It wasn't simply Escalade styling grafted onto something as big as a Traverse, which would have failed pretty spectacularly. This is large, in charge, and as legit an Escalade as they come.